Hi dear students. So now I am talking about a new topic that is called remote sensing. What is meant by remote sensing, or have you heard about this term? You can see in the picture, this is an illustration of remote sensing. Remote sensing is nothing but it is a scanning of our Earth by using a satellite or high-flying aircraft devices for getting the information about our Earth. Clear? So for getting the information of our Earth, we are using certain devices. That is either by a satellite or by a high-flying aircraft. How? By means of scanning the surface. This is called remote sensing. So this is a simple definition of remote sensing, and I will explain in a detail the preceding ways. So let's move. For more clearly, the remote sensing can be stated as the technique of collecting information about an object or an area or an event through observation and measurement, which is made from a particular distance. This is called a remote sensing. We are collecting information of all these things by means of certain devices which is kept from a particular distance is called a remote sensing. Here the informations are collected, processed, analyzed, and then finally gets interpreted. So we can say that the remote sensing is the backbone of all space-related programs. Here this is a simple demonstration of a remote sensing done by a satellite. Okay, here there is a satellite is placed and it is carrying info. It is collecting information from all these things, and these informations are passes into this antenna receiver, and then it is connected to a computer for the analyzer. Okay, so this is a simple technique or the simple processes which is taking place in a remote sensing. So what is the purpose? It is generally used for analyzing the Earth's surface or atmosphere or planets as well as land surfaces. So this is the application of remote sensing. So in detail, we can say that the remote sensing system has specialized devices for collecting, recording, storing, processing and analyzing information. What are they? For collecting information, generally 3 different types of platforms are used in remote sensing. What are they? They are ground vehicles, airplanes, or satellites or spacecraft. By using these platforms, generally remote sensing collect information from all the resources. Okay. Then in the previous slide we have seen that satellite is one of the devices used for collecting information by remote sensing. So how the satellite imaging is done? This is a mainly common method for remote sensing. Here, by means of satellite imaging, we not only the Earth's surface but also the digital recording which is reflecting back from the Earth is also getting recorded. For example, for analyzing the land surfaces, we are using the Landsat satellite. For understanding the oceans, we are using OceanSat, CubeSatellite, and RubySat. So what is the important or the application? It is generally used for estimating the tropical forest as well as the detailed study of oceans. Here you can see that there are 2 pictures are attached. This is the satellite view of forest. What information you get it? This is a kind of vertical stratification is seen here in this forest. Okay, so this is a satellite image of a forest, and here you can see that this is a satellite image of an ocean. Here you can see that in all these regions you can see the oceans. Okay, so this is the use of a satellite image. So what is generally happen in this remote sensing process? By means of the earth rays, the rays are reflecting back into this space, and in the space our satellite is launched. And what actually happens is that this satellite will receive all these reflections back from the earth, and it will be converted into certain signals, and these signals are enters or received into this antenna, and from this antenna it will be connected into a computer so that a person or analyzer can detect the detect whatever we want to know, okay, based upon this data that we provided. Here what happens is that this reflected light generally consisting of an invisible input of light rays, okay, and this invisible light rays are generally getting translated into visible wavelength of light by means of this satellite. So what is the purpose of satellite is that satellite will convert all these invisible rays of light into visible rays of or visible wavelength of light, and this satellite output will be that we are seeing here. It will be a combination of three rays: an infrared rays, a UV light, and a blue light. An infrared is showing shades of red, while UV light shows shades of green, while the blue light will show shades of blue. It is clearly, you can see here in this picture, there are three different grades are there. A red color is here, it will be an infrared ray, and a green color is here, this will be the ultraviolet light, and here this blue indicates the blue light. Okay, so by means of this three rays we can analyze the condition of the ocean. Here it is ocean. Okay, so this is the process which is actually taking place in the satellite imaging. And what is the application? For what purposes we are using this satellite imaging? It is used for meteorological studies, oceanography, fishing, agricultural activities, then biodiversity, forestry, geology, and also regional planning. So this is a very small topic of remote sensing. I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, you please make doubts in the comment section. Okay, thank you.